Has to be said. Has to be said, and I know I'm gonna get roasted for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You guys ready to roast me in the comments? Here we go. Unpopular opinion, Tarkov is too complicated. What's up, everyone? It's fuck my throat, man. Fucking allergies. What's up, everyone? It's Don Tony. Man, this intro is hot for shit. Anyway, before we get into this, real quick, want to say thank you all for being here. Drop me a follow on Twitter, all that sort of shit. I got my sponsor, Clutch. Great energy source. It's like a G Fuel alternative. It's cheaper per serving. It's made by a small business of gamers for gamers. Amazing product, and if you use code DONTONI down there, you get 20% off. So I'm gonna put that link in the description. All right, let's get into this. So I've been playing Tarkov almost 200 hours now. I've had the account for about 2 months, and I think we're getting to this point where obviously I enjoy the game, right? It's fun, clearly, or I wouldn't have put this much time into it. It's challenging, which I like in a game. It's very fucking complicated, right? And I'm gonna argue that it's too complicated. It's not yet there, but it's getting to the point of if they add more complications, more dynamics, more mechanics in, we're gonna reach this point of no return. So I was doing a raid earlier today, right? I had a cancellation. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this raid. A cancellation at work, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this raid. And since it was my first raid of the day, I didn't want to drop a bunch of good loot on, right? So I was like, let's just warm up. So I was like, I'll take this PP91. Okay, yeah, sure. So let's load up with some ammo. So I put in PMM ammo, and guess what? You can't use it in this gun. Yeah, same caliber, right? But it doesn't take that bullet. To me, that is an unnecessarily complicated mechanic for a game, right? And this isn't just the only thing in Tarkov that's overly complicated and is just difficult to comprehend for someone. Like, my character is a private military contractor, right? So I would think he would have the understanding and knowledge of what bullets go in one of his guns, I would think. So this should be told somewhere. And unless I'm mistaken, let me just double check here real quick. Nowhere in this description does it specify, although it's the right caliber, you can't take it until you try it. This happened in raid, by the way. This happened in a raid. I brought extra bullets and I was loading mags after killing a few people, and then I discovered, well, fuck, that's not gonna work now. I could go on and on about the many other random things in this game that are like really complicated, maybe don't even have much of an explanation whatsoever. Like, what does improving covert movement do? Less loud? Okay, cool. So there's more and more and more of these things that you're just like, shit, they're gonna add all of these into the game? It's way too much, guys. It's way too much. Another aspect that I just find way too complicated, and I don't know how anyone can actually sit here and figure all this out, is the relationship between ergonomics, what armor you're having, your fatigue level, and how all of this interacts with your sensitivity when you're ADSing. So I know ergonomics is the speed in which you ADS, but then once you're ADS, depending on, in my experience, the gun, the armor. Seriously, printer? Can you shut up, printer, for me? Can you shut up? I'm trying to make a video, printer. Now, why I chose to record this after I know I went in and checked what type of ink we need, I thought it was done. Hold on, everyone. You done, printer? Can I continue? Can I? No, I can't. Okay. So that relationship, right? Like, so in my experience, depending on different guns, even same armor, something's off where like your muscle memory's screwed up. It doesn't seem, and this mechanic is not, I haven't found it in game explained anywhere. I'm sure if I scour YouTube, Pestily, or one of these big time Tarkov YouTubers probably have the answer to this, but like it definitely seems that there's some mechanic built into this game where depending on what armor you have, how tired you are, what your ergonomic score is, it all affects how quick you ADS. Like maybe how much damage your arms have taken. I don't even fucking know. And that's the issue here, is that it's so complicated, I don't even know. All I know is that my muscle memory is trash now. So I made this shitty graph to show you guys what I'm saying here. And I am arguing that there is a relationship between how complicated the mechanics of a game can be before it loses the fun factor, right? I think that Tarkov is here. So as the game gets more complicated, it can still get more fun because you want a challenging game. If you don't want a game to be challenging, then obviously a lot of games aren't gonna be for you. Most of us want a challenge in a video game. That's why games like Dark Souls are so popular, Siege, you know, any of those sort of games that are complicated, but still satisfying and fun to play. So I think Tarkov is on the cliff. Someone in my chat the other day was saying that they're thinking of adding, or it already exists, but it's hard to do now, but they're gonna improve and increase it, gun jamming. So now you may be in a raid, in a firefight, and your gun jams, and you have to like clear the jam, recheck, and then go back to it. Like, yes, is that realistic? Sure, guns jam. Does that need to be in this video game? Probably fucking not. I mean, there's just like, I know some of you guys are gonna be like, dude, it's not supposed to be fun. Lord Nikita has come out and said the game's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to let you see what it's like to be immersed in a hostile environment, war zone. Sure. I think that's tongue-in-cheek though. I don't think he genuinely does not want his game to be fun because it's a business. The whole point of business is to make money. The whole point of games are to be fun. So you take that aspect out of it, and what do you have? Yeah, dick punching simulator, sure. But like, there's more to that, man. Like, games are supposed to be fun. They are. And I think Tarkov is fun currently. What I'm concerned about is the future. It's still in beta. It's gonna be in beta for a while. What's the next mechanic to come in? Are we gonna add, you gotta be very careful with what food you eat in a raid because there's a chance you may get explosive diarrhea. There's already toilet paper in the game. So now are we gonna do like, you gotta bring toilet paper in the raid with you because there's a chance you may have, you know, the Hershey squirts and you have to, you know, take care of that? Or all the other scavs can be able to smell you now when you're coming? So you're gonna be like, you know, it just goes on and on, man. Are we gonna add a stumbling mechanic? So when you're running, when you go from flat terrain to like the rubble, do you now have a chance to stumble and fall? Are we gonna add that into the game? That's realistic. Anyone who's been romping around in the woods has stumbled on a tree, on like a branch or a log. That's realistic, guys. That should be in the game. Like there's clearly, and obviously I'm giving you absurd examples, but there's clearly, we can all agree that just because something is realistic does not mean it's fun or needs to be in this game. I think we can all agree on that. So yeah, I mean, this is a short video. I just think that like, I had to bitch about this, guys. So, and that's what the DONTONI'S DIATRIBE is. It's me sitting here ranting and bitching about something that is pissing me off. And right now, I just think, I worry about what the end product of Tarkov is gonna look like. There's a lot of stuff in the game that hasn't come to light yet, and I fear it's just gonna be way too complicated. If you really want this immersive, what is it like to be in a war zone, go enlist, right? Go enlist. That's gonna be hands-on, the rawest, most real dick punching simulator you could possibly get, right? Wait for the next war and go enlist. Yeah. So I know in the comments you guys are gonna be like, oh, go for it. I wanna see what you guys say about this. I'm curious. I know a lot of the diehard Tarkovians? What do we call Tarkov fans? Or people from Tarkov. Anyway, I know a lot of you dieharders are gonna be like, dude, you're a wuss, get good, scrub, things like that. And maybe that's fair. I still am new to the game, but I just feel like there's like, the game's fun right now, guys, in its current state. It's fun. I just fear about like how much more realism can we put? What is that point of no return where it's too realistic and not fun anymore? And I think we're on the verge. We're on the precipice of that. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I just had to bitch and rant about this. If you watched the whole thing, thank you so much. If you agree with me, comment down in the comments and be like, fuck yeah, Don Tony, this shit's too complicated. If you disagree with me, you're also welcome to come in there and tell me what a schmuck I am, and tell me why Tarkov is the best, most immersive, most fun, most realistic game out there. I'm still probably gonna disagree with you, but I'm curious. So go ahead, let's see it all in the comments, everyone. Appreciate you all for being here. Bye.